said, got a lot of things I could do better if I tried to. They don't know the trauma we endured and we survived through. Family is the anchor to the ship of which I'm tied to. So if I get to sinking, well, I guess I'm finna die too. It's true. I gotta get some shit off my chest.
Welcome back to the Make It Home Safe podcast, episode 9. We're here with 3 of the 5. You know, everybody's priorities. Everybody got life going on, so it happens. But this is going to be a short episode. We're just here to catch up on the week, talk a little shit, and we're going to get out of here.
Sir.
They probably, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Reid. Go ahead.
Nah, you good. What was you saying?
I was just going to talk a little shit. Go ahead. You good?
All right. Again, man, Reid again, back in action. 205 to Make It Home Safe, man. Just like Darell said, man, we're just going to catch up with y'all, see what y'all got going on. And damn, I fucked up.
No, it's fine. Whatever. We rolling it. Hey, this is a one-take episode if y'all watch it. I know y'all probably think we doing musical chairs and whatnot, but, I mean, we on this week, talk a little shit, you know, cool it. Actually, part of my language. I keep saying I'm not going to cuss. And I keep cussing. My mom be watching these episodes and she be calling me mad. But so I just want to say I love you, Mom, and I'm sorry for cussing. But yeah, we back this week. What's good?
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, how was everyone's week? How'd your week start off? How'd it end?
Busy, man. Work's been busy. You know, we got EPRs going on, bro. I gotta write an EPR for one of my
performance report for the people that don't know.
Performance report. Yeah, so progress report basically for your job. And got to write one for myself, got to write one for my airmen. When does it do? A couple weeks? Week, 2 weeks?
I think airmen's are due the 3rd March. They're doing March. So I mean, they want them to the flight office and all that. Like, I gotta get mine in February 1st.
Yeah,
nah, man. My week been cool. I done met up with some people this week. You know, we done talked about life. You know, got to know people and whatnot. I want to talk about this. I was gonna say this for another episode, but have y'all seen the video of the girl? They was in New York, and the girl was trying to attack the little. She was like 21, 22. And she tried to attack the little 14-year-old boy because she was like, he stole my phone, blah, blah, blah. He has my phone.
I seen the article on it saying that she like got charged, but I didn't see the video or anything else that happened like before that.
They in a hotel lobby or whatever. The girl's name is Mia Ponsetto. And she's like rushing this little boy. Her dad the little boy's dad is a famous jazz musician, Keon Harold. And the girl rushed like, he stole my phone, blah, blah, blah. Turns out the girl left her phone in the Uber. So now she on TV. She going outside essentially. She on TV. Mm-hmm. She look crazy. She tried to say she's not a racist, but I mean, let's call a spade a spade. I mean, you looking kind of questionable doing all that. And now she on with Gayle King, talking crazy to Gayle King too on Good Morning America. Well, my thing is what
she got FaceTime for all that.
Crazy stuff like that.
Yeah, but keep in mind who gave her the FaceTime. I've been saying Gayle King is not on our side. She's not on the side of black men. She's not really on the side of black people. And Oprah not really either. I don't care what nobody say. Both of them been wilding out these last couple of years. Think about who gave them the airtime.
I ain't kept tabs on Gayle King. I think Gayle King, she said something crazy about Kobe when he passed.
Exactly. I
remember that.
That's when I knew. I was like, no, I'm cool.
Brought up all that.
And Kobe had made amends with his past, which is crazy. I don't know.
Everyone had made amends with Kobe's past, except for the people that need to hang on to try and get $1, because he was found. Like it was.
He wasn't found anything.
Exactly. Nothing happened from it. So if you're not found guilty, why are you still bringing it up?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's crazy, man.
I did watch her little R. Kelly interview, though. We ain't going to talk about that because he a weirdo.
For sure. But that interview was funny, man. Like, he was getting roasted.
He was tweaking out. And it's
tripping.
It was so crazy. It's a meme on Twitter. A girl tweeted on Twitter and said, when you go over to a guy's house and you don't drink, he'd be so mad. Like, yeah, what's your plan now, Bill Cosby?
Oh, nah.
I was like, yo, people really are weird out here. That is wild.
But people do that, man.
I'm saying, like, that's wild that people are actually doing that. But that's her tweeting that had me crying. That was funny.
Gotta be safe out there, man. Got an
Yeah,
agenda.
For sure, dude. And it's so crazy. I don't think when I've like gone out to meet a girl, just like from like dating or whatever, like we decide to make plans. I don't think I've ever decided to meet at like a bar or anything.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I never really got that whole vibe of like, going to a bar for a date. Maybe the people
Like you
watch, I
can't hear
guess.
nobody
Maybe if
talk.
it's like a group settings or something like
Yeah,
that.
if you're going, or if it's
Yeah.
not like an intimate kind of thing, if you're not really trying to like get to know the person, why not? You trying to have fun, then cool. But like, if it's your first time with them, like a bar is not how you hear conversation. Which I mean, a movie, like going to a movies on like a first date, like that's not either, unless you're gonna go to eat first or go to eat after. But like, if you
Yeah.
just going to a movie and that's the date, like you're not really talking to them. Like,
Yeah,
how are
because you trying to
you?
watch the movie.
Yeah. So I always used to think about that with like going to movies on like a first date or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. I kind of like the movies though, as like a kind
I
of first
love
date
the
thing.
movies,
Yeah.
but not for first date because you're not talking, but
I
nothing's
mean,
being said.
but like you say, you always got to pair it up with like dinner afterwards. So you can
Yeah,
talk
for
about
sure.
the movie and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But yeah, I feel that.
And the vibe of the movie theater got to be cool. So here in Alaska, we have like the one with like the reclining seats, and it has like maybe
Yeah.
18 seats in the theater, so it is a little more intimate.
Mhm.
But like that's like one thing like I miss. Like we're talking about dating, but like I just miss going to
For
the movies.
sure.
Like you don't realize like the simple things you miss during a time like this.
I used to go
Yeah.
to like either once a week or once every 2 weeks, like by myself. Like if a movie was coming
Yeah.
out that I want to see, bro, I'm going by myself. People be like, I'm not going to the movies by myself. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like I love going to the movies by myself, bro.
Yeah. I literally
Oh
just
my
had a
god,
conversation with people because I
I'd
was
be
like,
dust.
why y'all so scared to be alone, man? They be so scared to do things by themselves, man. I don't
Weird.
understand that because
Weird.
like you said, in a heartbeat, I'll go to the movie by myself all the time,
Yeah.
man.
And love it.
I'll be in the theater by myself too. A fucking
You got
Regal.
the Regal app.
Got 47,000 points, boy. I'll be in the theater.
Jeez.
I might have to get
You
the
ain't
app then
playing.
if that's how it work out. Because
Honestly.
I've been going to the movies by myself since 19 and I ain't got no points.
And you know what's crazy? The tickets, like once you get enough points, you get free tickets. So I just go to movies for free.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
Luckily though, I have always lived in like good places where they have like good military deals. So like the one in New Mexico when I lived there, like Tuesday through Friday, military people could go there and whatever you wanted to see was $6. And that's all you pay for
That's
your
not
ticket.
bad.
And then
Yeah.
here on I think Wednesdays when I in West Ashley, they had Wednesdays was $8 for military, but regularly it's like I want to say like $14-15 for a ticket. Yeah.
That's what it is up here too.
Yeah, it'd be steep.
Yeah, no, it's steep. And like I don't know, the vibes of movie theaters. And I mean,
I love it. And I don't even really like usually when I go, I don't get like popcorn and stuff. I'll get like the icy. I get an icy and I'll just chill.
I feel that. You know what I miss about
icy is
certain movie
necessity.
theaters that they don't do anymore, bro?
Yeah.
Back in the day, I remember like early 2000s, they would have movie theaters where you can walk in that joint and order food before the movie started. So they bring you out big ass nachos and stuff like that. They don't do that no more, man.
they
That
do.
was
So
a
they
vibe.
back
Oh,
home,
for
they have a
real?
place.
Certain
It's
ones.
like a luxury theater, but they like you can order an
Yeah.
actual meal and they'll
Yep.
bring the meal to you.
Yeah, I've
So,
done one of those in a minute.
When we was in Lackland, like the theater that was like the closest theater that was around the corner from the base, they had that. They had like you can get beer in there, you can get food brought to you, and they had like the little trays and the recliners, and like I think it was like they call it D box or whatever. But they had all that. That was pretty dope. I did do that on my little retreat.
That's my happy place, bro.
Yo, so we got planned a trip next, dog. I'll pull up on the East Coast. I kind of want to go to Charleston for Black Beach.
Might as well come to Charleston, get the crib.
Man, you be
But I say you
hyping
got a
Charleston
house
up. What's up with
No,
Charleston,
you
man?
you be sleep. First off,
What's up
I'm
with
not hyping
Charleston?
Charleston up for nothing. All of South Carolina is trash to me, but to everyone else, it is, and there's stuff to do here. So I'm saying that because of my experiences.
Because I've never been, so I don't even know.
Yeah, Charleston's pretty dope.
Hey, they got the swamp rides in Charleston.
If I'm being unbiased, I don't know what you're talking about. First off, I ain't doing no swamp ride. I ain't doing no swamp ride. What's it like? Duck Dynasty to you? I ain't doing no swamp ride.
Yeah, we is. Hold up. Yeah, don't worry, I'm planning a trip. Yep, they do. Audubon Swamp Garden in Charleston, South Carolina.
So they got real swamps out in Charleston.
So they got real swamps and real alligators. There's a sign in my backyard that says "Beware of alligators."
That's crazy.
Is your backyard fenced?
Not yet. I'm gonna fence
I
it.
bet-
Everyone, like most of them are. Like if you look out, most of them are, but mine's not yet.
I remember you showed me out the window. You got a huge backyard.
Yeah, I was like, you probably shouldn't even fence it. That looks pretty dope.
No, I'm fencing it because I don't know alligator to be in my porch. Like what?
That's
sick.
valid. That's
Nah,
valid.
that's the only reason I'm fencing it though. But yeah, I ain't trying to deal with that,
Oh.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
man.
that's not bad at all. I was about to say, but no,
All
my
right,
bad.
so
We'll get back to
everybody
the first date thing. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
When I lived downtown, even though Anchorage is trash, I still, we get ice cream. There's a spot right across the street from my place, and we just walk through downtown. There's a lot of homeless people in downtown Anchorage, though. You got to keep your hands ready.
It might kill the mood.
Yeah, or yeah,
Sheesh.
moose. There be moose downtown too.
Dog. When you said a lot of homeless people. That made me think of the Kevin Hart skit when he talking about a bum bump. Y'all remember that?
Flicking your lip.
Flicking your lip. Yo, that is the hardest I ever
Bruh.
laughed at any Kevin Hart joke. That used to make me cry every single time I saw it, bro. Because think about a bum coming up and flicking your lip, bro.
Bruh.
You gotta feel like that. You gonna want to rip your lip off and throw it. Like
This
Your
is what
lip
I'm
gonna be
saying.
tingling for hours.
For
Jesus.
hours, bro.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine, man. I'd be livid.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
be feeling it 100%. And it's wild up here. If you ever go to Portland too, it's 10 times worse. There's homeless people on every corner.
Yeah.
Really?
And Portland is dope, dog. I'm telling you, Dame really run Portland. You go anywhere in Portland with a Damian Lillard jersey on, that's all they want to talk about is how good Damian Lillard is. They ain't won nothing in years.
Yo, first off, relax.
Beast.
His
They ain't won
team,
nothing in years.
his team, they ain't put the right players and pieces around him.
That's
You want to build
facts
your
too,
team
man.
off of 2 6'4" guards? Come on, bro.
Hey, man,
Ain't got no defenders.
They love Dame in Portland.
Nurkic
I'm
always
telling you.
hurt.
Yeah.
But everywhere I go, I
fire.
wear my son's jersey, so they know. I show love to Dame. I think Dame is a really good basketball player. He's a
Did the
great
Suns
basketball
win last
For
night?
sure.
Yo, we lost in overtime,
Oh.
but we still the number 1 seed in the West, so it's cool.
Yep.
No,
say
we're
that
9
in.
games into the season. It's not even worth talking about.
Hey,
Nah.
don't forget the greatest rapper out. I know you said J. Cole. I know you heard Aubrey Graham say, "Shots that I took, wet like I'm Book." That boy Devin Booker swishing, splashing.
Sheesh.
Tyler
Devin Booker
Hero,
is-
Duncan Robinson could
Devin
never.
Booker is ranked
Jimmy
12th
Butler
in
could
shooting
never.
guards for fantasy basketball right now. It's not getting it done.
Jimmy
he
Butler
really?
could never.
Jimmy Butler will lock Devin Booker the fuck up.
Yo,
It sounds
I
dumb.
don't
It
know,
sounds
man.
dumb.
Devin
He'll
been
clamp
bad.
Devin Booker up.
You can't do it.
Yeah, he can.
You can't do it.
I believe he
It's all right.
can, but
If
Devin
he
Booker
can
been in his
clamp up
bag.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, what make you think he can't
First
clamp
of all,
up Devin Booker?
Giannis has one move.
Giannis got clamped. Giannis has 6 inches on Jimmy Butler. Pause.
Yo.
I'll pause it.
Nah.
No, you didn't. You were sitting there looking.
Nah. I was about to pause it, dog. I was about to pause
Waiting
it.
for that confirmation.
No, dog.
But
Like
yeah.
I'm saying, no, Devin Booker is nice.
I'm not, though. I love Devin
Sure.
Booker. Me and Abe had this conversation all the time that Devin Booker's better than Donovan Mitchell. He say Donovan Mitchell's better. I think Devin Booker's
Donovan
better.
Mitchell trash.
All I'm
I
saying
want to
is
say that.
Jimmy Butler will lock Devin Booker up.
Okay, Donovan Mitchell not trash. He just, I mean, he a high volume shooter.
He's
I
the
don't
only
know.
shooter.
He don't take good shots. He reminds me of, he's a better Nick Young, and I know that sounds crazy,
That sounds ridiculous because he plays defense. Nick Young ain't never even thought about playing defense.
but Nick Young can score though. Nick
Nick
Young
Young
is
good scorer.
Nick Young and
But he
Washington.
gets on the court
True.
for defense.
Bro, Donovan Mitchell had to guard Devin Booker the other night. Devin Booker torched him for 34. Torched him. Chris Paul didn't even
That's
get off
tough.
the game.
That's tough.
But I
Yeah,
mean,
you can't even defend that.
No, dog. But yeah, back to people's weeks. What else y'all been on this week?
Shoot, my boy got a bike, so I've been teaching him the ropes. Got a little CBR 600.
That's his
So I've
first
been,
bike.
What's up?
This is his first bike.
Yeah, and he did surprisingly really well, man. He's actually one of our watchers, so
Yeah.
he did really well, man. Shout out to you, David, man. Looking good on that 600, bro. It's kind
Darell,
of
you
crazy.
ride still?
Yeah, I got me
Huh?
750.
Do both of y'all still ride? I know Darell used to ride
I
a
don't.
bike.
Yeah, I don't ride no more. I told myself I wasn't gonna get another. I was gonna get another one, then I had my daughter, and I was like, if I get another bike, I ain't gonna make it to 30. So
Don't, you can't say that, man.
No, the way I used to ride, I wasn't gonna make it to 30 though.
So I feel the same way. That's why I quit a while back.
Yeah. I was like,
I took a break.
nah.
Took a good break, but yeah, I've been itching to get back on two wheels, man.
Yeah,
So I
man.
got me a little.
Is it weird though? Because of winter where you're at? Is it ice on the roads in Idaho?
So yeah, so it's I'm not trying to ride until like at least spring, but I had to go buy it and bring it back from Boise, and that's like 45-50 minute drive, and it was terrible. That drive, man, it was like 25 degrees, wind chill, 80 miles per hour wind. Bro, I was on that joint shaking like it was violently.
Hold on. 80 mile per hour wind.
Yeah, because like on that road,
80, Reid, 80.
Yeah,
no, I believe it.
Yeah,
it was. We got a warning in Charleston not too long ago. When it was like storming, and it said 40. So I imagine it could get up to 80 in Idaho.
Oh no, excuse me. I was going 80 miles per hour, and the wind was hitting me. That's what I mean by it.
80 miles per hour.
Okay.
Yeah. My fault.
Yo, 80 would have swirled his ass up.
Yeah, I was like, bro, that's fast. 80?
No, not 80 miles per hour, but you know what I'm saying? Just going down that road, and it's a speed limit of 80. So, people do more than 80. So, yeah, it was cold, man. It was cold. So, I'm just prepping the bike, doing the maintenance works for the summer, and just getting ready for the summer, man. But, yeah, other than that, my week's been kind of chill, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. I ain't had nothing going on this week. You got something going on in the background?
No. Because my daughter, my coworker's here watching my daughter while I do this, and I hear her. I was like, she's straight. Jacqueline been watching her since she was like 2 months old, though. So.
Oh shit, that's what's up. It's dope. I was gonna say that's good. At least you got coworkers to do it. My coworkers asked me to watch their kids. I mean, I done said yes one time, but
you said one time.
Nah,
bro. The thing is, like, some people's kids is wild. Some people feel wild, and that's
for sure,
absolutely.
And they let their kids get away with anything. I'm not gonna tell you how to raise your kids, but I mean, they gotta be some sort of checks and balances.
And I don't feel good about disciplining somebody else's kids while they're not there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not like I don't even like if my niece like wild out. Like, I'm not even gonna discipline my niece. I'm gonna be like, I don't know why you're doing this. I'm disappointed, but I'm gonna save you for your mother. I'm not gonna discipline you.
Yeah,
like exactly.
Cool.
No, that shit. That's how it be. That's how it be. Low key. Hey, y'all ready for Snowfall to come back on?
When does it come back on?
Ready.
Next month.
Does it really?
No, they said April 2021.
Oh, I read. Hold on.
Oh man, you had me hyped.
April of 2021 is when they're supposed to be coming back.
No, it's February 24th.
Is it?
Yeah, February.
That's lit.
Yeah, it's February.
That's lit. But what was I about to say?
Yeah.
You know what show I started watching? That is fire.
What?
American Gods. Have y'all ever watched that on Stars?
You said what?
American Gods.
American Gods.
What is that?
Bruh. It's like it's like old gods versus new gods. And the old gods are like, the Greek gods, Roman gods.
Oh, that already sound fire.
Hades, Odin, like all those gods. And the new gods are like technology and earth and like stuff like that that's like taking over the world and making people forget about the old dog. So it's like a battle. So I'm only like 6 episodes in. That show is fine. No, you gotta watch it. And the third season comes out
tomorrow.
Yep.
I just Googled it right now.
Man, what's on it?
Yep.
Okay.
No, I'm telling you, it's good. Like, if you haven't watched it, because we all like kind of watch Game of Thrones and we like that kind of stuff. Like, this is like, it's good, bro.
You said really American Gods?
American Gods. Yeah, it comes on Stars. It came out like so every 2 years, 2017, 2019, and then 2021. So
okay, so 2000
reminder.
Season 2 didn't do too good.
You said what?
Season 2 didn't do too well.
It didn't?
Yeah, I'm looking at the viewers and whatnot. I mean, the ratings could be good, but the views were down like substantially. Like,
American Gods. All right.
That might have been. Is that when Stars first came up with the little app and you had to pay the subscription though?
Maybe. So like I'm reading it right now. So season 1 got a 92 on Rotten Tomatoes, which is super high because Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah. Season 1 got a 92, and then season 2 got a 60.
60. Okay, so it probably fell off a little bit.
Okay.
But I know, so the one thing I do know is that Orlando Bloom plays Anansi. Do y'all remember like the story of Anansi, like the spider when we were younger? Like the black story about how
Vaguely.
Anansi would come, like if you was in trouble and he would come like help you out because he can get out of anything because he smelled like a spider. So if you were trapped in something, he would come and help you, save you, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Dog, that episode, even if you don't watch, I would say wait till you get to that in the show. But if you're not gonna watch the show, just Google that episode with Anansi, the first scene with Anansi. That, bro, real, so real,
Really,
so real. But I think Orlando Bloom, his contract didn't get renewed for the second season. I want to say.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out.
For sure.
I said Orlando Bloom. Orlando
I've been
Brown.
watching Power, so
I don't watch.
You didn't finish Power?
Orlando Jones.
Yeah, Orlando Jones. Yeah.
Orlando Brown just got out of rehab. You know who I'm talking about? That's a Raven dude. But
Yeah. Bro, he was tweaking. He was tweaking, man. Did anybody figure out what was wrong with him? Was he on drugs for real?
The drugs is wrong with him.
That's not laughing about. I'm sorry to hear that, but sheesh, he was bugging. But yeah, that last season of Power, man, that was crazy.
I had never really been a big fan of Power. I watched it because everybody else watched it.
Yeah, man.
And that's worked out before. Breaking Bad was really good, and Game of Thrones was really good.
Game of Thrones. Fire. Oh, there's a new Game of Thrones spinoff too.
That's not out for a minute though.
I don't know if it's not out for a minute, but I saw it on the HBO Max like preview things or whatever. They had that on there. I was like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm here. I need shows to come back, bro. I feel like I'm my best self when the shows that I love are back. He just missed a field goal. I could cry. Anyway, I feel like I'm my best self when like Snowfall's back, Godfather of Harlem, Atlanta.
Atlanta's
like
so
the
good.
Mandalorian came out. Was hype.
Come out with another Atlanta. Were they supposed to make another one?
Like a minute. It should have been out before the last season of Snowfall, but
yeah.
When are they coming out with another One Punch Man? I need season 3.
Season
2 ain't do nothing, bro. Right when it was about to turn up, they ended it. I was like, what?
Yeah.
One Punch Man is crazy. Yeah, that might be my favorite anime of all time. One Punch Man is my show.
But yeah, man, and it's crazy. Speaking of fucking Atlanta, and One Punch Man was super dope. But speaking of Atlanta, Lakeith Stanfield got a movie coming out maybe next month. The Judas and the Black Messiah, the Fred Hampton story.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys don't know about Fred Hampton, he was 21 years old when he was killed. Probably one of my favorite stories ever. Not favorite stories, but he was super influential for his age and his time. Just do a little research on Fred Hampton. It's gonna be a great movie. Great cast so far from what I've seen.
Okay.
Another what is it? One Night in Miami comes out on Amazon Prime Video February, and it's the Cassius Clay,
Malcolm X,
Sam Cooke, and what's the name? Jim Brown. That's gonna be really good. So I was watching those previews. That one, and then the movie Malcolm and Marie. I think Malcolm and Marie. Have y'all seen that preview?
Nuh-uh.
That's another one. Looked at it. That's gonna be fire. It's gonna be triggering. It's triggering. If you've been in some relationships where you know
what? I have seen this.
I don't
know Denzel Washington's son's name.
Yeah, it's gonna be fire though.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fire.
It got Zendaya and
And she's so Jesus.
Oh, she looks like she's 12.
Look at him. I don't know why y'all be gassing her.
It looks like she's 12.
No comment, man. No comment.
But like I said, it's crazy, because a lot of stuff that's came out recently hasn't done it for me. I don't want to sound crazy right now. Wonder Woman 1984 is probably one of the worst movies I've seen.
It was so gimmicky, bro. It was super gimmicky. Like I was like, I wanted to like it. I wanted to like it so bad, but at the same time, I was like, damn, this is kind of cheesy, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie to you. It didn't really make sense to me.
No, you're right. And Gal Gadot is a good actress. I've seen her in stuff that I've liked.
I've never seen her in anything but Wonder Woman. What else has she played in?
She was in John Wick, and she was in.
I've never seen John Wick.
You've never seen John Wick?
I watched like the first one, and I don't even remember it, but I just remember y'all kept gassing it, like, "Oh, he killed his dog, and he killed everybody." Like,
bro, headshots only.
Nah, the combat was crazy in John Wick. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but
so I got to go back and watch it then. Sometimes like the way that people talk about movies and gas them makes me never want to watch them.
So if
like
you want to watch
same
a
thing
really
that y'all
good
did with
movie,
Power. That's why I've never seen Power.
Power is, I don't know why you.
Because I know the writing
really
on
good.
Power is predictable, probably, and y'all just
It isn't. It isn't. You would think it is, but it really. That's why people like it so much because it isn't.
Yeah,
I'm trying to tell you.
Maybe I gotta back.
You could pick up and just watch like Tariq's spinoff.
Yeah,
it's good, dog. Mary J. Blige is not a good actress, but
first off, no disrespect the queen.
There's no disrespect. It's just you know, what I'm saying?
She's not a good actor, but it was dope.
Yeah, it was cool that she was in there though, for sure. You know,
there was another movie I had just watched with Mary J. Blige.
Y'all need to see Tenet.
A couple months ago.
It was Tenet.
Tenet was too
hard. I want to see Tenet so bad.
Tenet is a great movie, but dog, if you even blink for 1 minute,
know what's happening.
yeah, it's crazy.
Because
that's what I got from the reviews. I haven't seen it though.
Yeah, what I didn't pick up on. I didn't pick up on it until like the last like 15 minutes when they were on the boat. Reid, you know how like the boat was going one way and the background was doing the whole thing.
Yeah.
Before they got to the mission, I was like, you know what? This finally makes sense now.
Yeah, because of the two different machines. That's what kind of put the pieces together for me when they got to. I'm not trying to spoil. I'm not about to say
don't ruin the movie for me. But I seen a tweet and Shorty said, "I just watched Tenet for 5 hours, and if somebody asked me to explain what the plot was for $1 million, I'm not getting that money."
Yeah, man, that's why I want to see it again because I'm just like it blew my mind. I was like, oh man, I got it.
Is it like an Inception kind of movie? Like I remember when I first watched Inception, I was like, oh, that's kind of crazy. I gotta watch this again.
Yeah,
like
it's a lot harder to grasp than Inception.
Yeah,
because Tenet, it's so many moving pieces in Tenet.
Yeah, literally.
Because they explain what's going on, and like if you don't catch, like
you gotta be quick to catch on to it.
Yeah, I was like, oh man.
After I watch it, we gotta review this again so I can make sure that I caught everything I was supposed to catch.
Yeah, check. Are you gonna rent it? Like, do you have a smart TV, or are you gonna go buy it? Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. I forgot I put it in the mail for you. My fault.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
I forgot I put it.
Hey,
put it in the mail for you.
What are you, the Fed?
Oh man!
I don't think what else is good that I've seen. I saw 1917 was dope too. I don't know if you watched.
That's the war movie or whatever when they go underground.
That was actually that was the last movie I saw before the world closed. No, Invisible Man was, but yeah.
How was it? I heard Invisible Man was trash.
Talk about that, and I want to go back to when we were talking about movies before and seeing them by ourselves. I want to go back to seeing a movie you really want to see with the wrong person or ruin the whole movie for you. But
man,
I thought
for
Invisible
sure,
Man was good. I've never watched Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale, yeah.
But I guess the lead actress in that is the lead actress in Invisible Man. And it was good to me. I thought it was really good. I was like, okay, I was feeling it.
I heard Handmaid's Tale is really good too, but I've never watched that show.
Yeah, I've never seen that either.
I think both my sisters watched it. They watched it.
Take a look there.
Oh yeah, but so the whole that's why I got the value of going to see movies by myself, because seeing movies with the wrong people ruin the whole movie. Some people you go, and no matter how good the movie was, they'll complain at the end. And you'll be like, why'd you even come? Some people you go, and no matter how good the movie is, they'll keep talking and trying to do stuff while the movie going. Like, bruh, if I'm coming to watch a movie, I'm trying to watch the movie. But so my example for 2020 is when did Lion King come out? 2019 or 2020?
2018.
2019. I would say hell no. Yeah, so it came out in whenever it came out. I was super hyped to see the live action Lion King. We all grew up on Lion King. I was hyped, bro. Go to see Lion King. Went with the wrong damn person. So the whole I'm loving. I'm watching. I'm like, no, it's kind of dope. Timon and Pumbaa. That was funny. I was dying the whole movie. I was laughing at them because they were funny. I forget who played them though. After the movie, I was like, yo, that was kind of dope. What'd you think of it? I just think Beyonce should have had a bigger role. You've seen Lion King. How does Beyonce have a big? It's the same. It's a remake. It's not a new movie. Like, what do you? Beyonce was the only good thing in the movie. I was like, all right, bro.
I'm glad you said that because I remember when Joker released that new movie, The Joker. I think I saw it with a group of friends, and I don't know who was sitting to my right, but it was one shorty sitting to my right. I just met her through that group of friends, right? And we're watching The Joker, and she would not stop laughing and talking about the movie the whole time. Bro, I almost walked out, man. I was so mad, bro. I was like, I will never go to movie theaters in a group setting ever again, bro. That turned me off from that.
You went on like a double date, or you went like with a gang of people?
It was just a gang of people. It was like 4 or 5 of us, and I didn't even know her.
A movie, something like a movie date or a movie like viewing is like one of the last few intimate things you can go do with somebody. Because it's not a photo op. You can't be on your phone during a movie date, like dinner. You can or whatever.
Right.
So I tell people like, if you want to
can't either if I'm paying for it.
Yeah, there's that too. But yeah, like I said, movie theaters. It's a whole thing. I love going to movies. Also, I looked up who played Timon and Pumbaa. Don't know who played Timon, but Seth Rogen played Pumbaa, and he's pretty funny. So
I know that. Probably
hilarious. I'm telling you, like I was dying.
I can see that.
Actually, I didn't even go see it for real.
And when you do,
I didn't see it.
I'll tell you. I'll be real. I'll tell y'all flat out. I bought tickets to go see it. Me and the girl I was dating at the time, bro, my stomach was toe up, bro. I had to leave, go to the Walmart next door, get Pepto-Bismol, ain't do nothing for me.
What did you eat the night before?
No, I had the day before. There's a restaurant. I'm not gonna shout the restaurant out because I still eating there. But I had a vegan burrito, a tofu burrito, just to try it out. Something different.
I'm glad.
And my stomach, boy, was doing a Harlem Shake. Hair was hurting. I was sweating. I was like,
I've never met a vegan in real life. I need to get a shirt that says that. I've never met a vegan in real life. They don't exist.
We've talked about this.
So what is the definition of a vegan? Like what
couldn't tell you because they all got different definitions. Supposedly, you're not supposed to eat cheese. You're not supposed to look at animals wrong. You're definitely not supposed to eat meat. Like none of that. And then you catch them and they'll be doing that. Like what? Somebody tell me the rules.
Right.
You saying you vegan on social media, but I just watch you devour some pork ribs.
I think it's like a gray area because it's like it can go from vegan to vegetarian real quick, So again, it's labels, you know what I mean? The whole labels.
Why does people feel they gotta label it? Just say that you eat what you want to eat.
Yeah.
Sometimes or mostly I don't eat meat, but sometimes if I want to eat meat, I'm gonna eat meat. Just say that. Don't say I'm vegan. No, you're not. You're not vegan.
Yeah, that's a good way to.
You're not vegan.
Hey, heard it here first.
Well, keep watching it, boy.
Heard it here first.
Oh Lord, the Colts must be getting beat.
They must be getting sweat right now. I heard they missed a field.
That's why you mad. The Colts must be getting dragged right now. Let me check the score of the game real quick.
We just got a fumble. Watch your mouth.
Jeez.
Oh, it's the fourth quarter.
Yeah, turn it up.
Lord, okay,
we about to wrap this up.
Yeah, we've been on. Hold on. I had something I wanted to hit on this week too.
Yeah, hit it.
Oh man. Okay, don't ask me about my love life. Y'all know the vibes. It's the same thing every time I get on here. Look, so boundaries.
Speak on it.
Not your partner's boundaries, your boundaries. When do you know? So when do you cut something off after a boundary's been crossed? Do you give the warning or do you just cut it cold turkey, ghost them?
I give the warning if they didn't know that it was a boundary for me before. I mean, I'm pretty upfront with what my boundaries are in the beginning, but I mean, I'll remind you depending on how serious I am about you, I'll remind you before I cut you off. But if I'm already on the fence about stuff that you've been doing already, then nah, it's not working out. I'm gonna holler at you.
Okay.
Sure.
So go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like what Darell said, I feel like it's one of those things where it depends on how it's going, how the relationship's going. And if you cross that boundary after we've been through multiple boundaries being crossed, then you know what I mean. It's time to wrap it up. Last straw that broke the camel's back. But honestly, I'm pretty quick to cut people off. I'm not gonna lie. If it's something I don't like offhand and you do it, that's kind of like me taking as that's you as a person. And I'm not going to speak into trying to change you as a person to make you fit into my narrative. So I'm just going to be like, all right, this is you. It's not working out. You know what I'm saying?
And that's real. So my thing was with that, I have a coworker, not the same guy we've talked about the last couple of times. It's another dude. So he been kind of dating this girl, casually dating. There's not a title on it, but like me, you know, I've talked about monogamy and whatnot, and I believe you can have an ethically non-monogamous relationship, but he says he wants somebody to be monogamous from the jump. So like, whether it's like holding you down the talking stage or whatnot. So he's seeing a girl right now, and she has a friend. I don't know what the dude is for real. This is just what I'm being told. That calls late at night on a school night. He'll call past 10 o'clock on a school night, and he says it makes him uncomfortable. But since they're not in a relationship or there's no title on it, I guess, what should he do?
And that's the thing, man. I believe in that too, because it's like if you starting to talk to somebody, you don't want them talking to somebody else, even though y'all not claiming each other. You're not trying to be out there looking stupid. Someone asks you, "Oh, are y'all talking?" What are you supposed to say? Yes, no. If you say yes, like, "Oh, but I just saw her talking to old boy," and then you look stupid. But if you say no and it gets back to her, then you look stupid either way. So it's like, if you're gonna talk to somebody, man, talk to that one person. Because I hate that game.
That's something they was talking about on the podcast last week. I want to say they're talking about how over time the dating and talking phases have been flipped. Like before, it was you were talking and you talk to multiple people, but you only date the one person. And now it's been flipped to, oh, you date multiple people, but you're only talking. When you're talking to one person. He was like, that doesn't make sense. Like, you got to date to experience, like, if you really want to be with the person, blah, blah. But I don't know. I don't really agree with that, because I feel like that's just wasting time. Like, if you putting yourself in a bunch of different directions, then no direction is getting the full like version of you, your full attention, or your full all of that. So the whole multiple people at a time thing never has made sense to me. But I mean, I've done it a couple times and I've seen other people do it a couple times. But I mean, if I'm serious about somebody, it's not going to be a thing that is like an option to talk to multiple people.
Yeah, which is why you got to be straight up from the jump. Like, hey, this is what's going on. I'm not looking for this. I'm not looking for that. I'm just kind of going with the flow, dating, quote unquote.
And I feel that, but like, you know, I think like when you're dating or whatever, and I'll say maybe men do, maybe some women do. People have ulterior motives in dating. Like if they just want to, nobody's ever really upfront. Well, I'm sorry, let me take that back.
Well, say most. You could say most, but
most people aren't really upfront about what they want when they start dating or they get involved with somebody, and it gets weird because one person is expecting one thing and the other person is expecting another. So prime example, this is same dude. This is like way in the past. He was talking to this girl. Essentially, like I'll give you the grand scheme. They were friends with benefits. She said she didn't want a man. He heard that. He's like, okay, well, we're just gonna keep doing this. So later down the line, she said, hey, what are we? And he was like, you said you didn't want a boyfriend, so we're just friends. And she wasn't feeling that. And now it was a whole thing. She got upset. She blocked him on everything, said he was being childish. And I was like, well, you were upfront and you said that you just wanted to be friends. And then when he agreed with that and stayed in his lane, you're mad.
Tell him it's a blessing. Don't reach out. Stay blocked.
Okay. Same dude. He actually coming over. He gonna record an episode with me today about stuff in life, but
yeah,
man.
Tell him it's a blessing.
Crazy.
Boy, I tell you, every tornado does not come to destroy. Some come to clear a path. Thank you, Jesus. I'm out. 2021 is my year.
Amen.
I feel that. That's all I had to talk about this week. So y'all can pull it if y'all want to.
That sounds good, man.
I'm cool. We rapping. I gotta lock in and be with the Colts because we about to get sent home.
Touchdown.
Hey, good luck.
Shut up, bro. I
That's
don't
all
understand.
Look,
Do I look away for 3 minutes and everything's bad? But all right, I'm gonna go kiss my baby and watch the game.
All right.
all right,
All
man.
right, man.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Got a lot of things I could do better if I tried to. They don't know the trauma we endured and we survived through. Family is the anchor to the ship of which I'm tied to. So if I get this sinking, well, I guess I'm finna die too. It's true. I gotta get some